What is going on, Pokemon community? It is Poke Collector NYC here, back at it again in the studio. I hope you are all having a fantastic day. Today we're going to be doing our last bit of PSA submissions. So this is the last batch of PSA submissions that we did right before PSA kind of just shut down. Surprisingly, we got this super fast. In the sense of PSA super fast, we got to remember that they do take quite some time. I submitted this at the end of February, and we're in June. So if you think about that, March, April, May, so it took a little over 3.5 months. So that is pretty fast for PSA, I will say, in comparison to a lot of my other submissions. But we'll see what we got here in another series of Guess That Grade. Thank everybody for watching. Please consider subscribing to the channel, hitting the notification bell, and smashing the like button. It does go a long way for the YouTube algorithm and Poke Collector when you smash that like button. So this submission has 11 cards in it. I don't remember all the cards. I do remember that it is a bunch of Hidden Fates cards and a bunch of, if I'm not mistaken, McDonald's cards. So I think there's 2 Pikachus that we submitted. 1 holographic Pikachu and 1 non-holographic Pikachu. Just for funsies, because, you know, it's Pikachu and, you know, it could be worth money down the road. So let's see what the first card is going to be. Now, first off, before we get into what it is, the corners on this one look great, right? You look at that there. Oh, wait. It looks, to me, at least from my point of view, there's nothing wrong with the back. Centering looks amazing. What card is it going to be? It is the Pikachu Holo. All right, we're starting off with a big banger in the sense of it's Pikachu. If you remember going to McDonald's earlier this year, everyone was going crazy over Pokemon cards at McDonald's. People were getting more than 1 pack. It was a whole big thing earlier on in the year. It's over because they don't sell them anymore. But the great thing is that it has the little 25th anniversary stamp on this one. So to me, we did pull 2 Pikachus on the channel, and we only submitted 1. I think we submitted the best of the 2. So to me, you know, if I were to take a guess, it's probably a 10. But, you know, I wouldn't be mad if it's a 9. To me, this was a 10. So let's see what that grade is. Boom, it was a 10. There you go. That is pretty awesome to get a 10 right off the bat there. Again, it's the only holographic Pikachu we pulled, or submitted. So that is nice to see a 10 right off the bat. We're actually going to put that in the VIP of the VIP section right there because it is a 10 Pikachu right there. All right, the next card then here, you know, let's actually take a look at what it is. Okay, so it's the non-holographic version. Now, again, this one also packed fresh. I wouldn't be surprised if it got a 9 or a 10. I would be actually more ecstatic if it was a 9 or, I'm sorry, a 10. So let's see what we got. So from a corner's perspective, it looked pretty good. I think there was just one maybe slight dink up top there. I don't know if you could see that on camera, but it is a slight little dink there that maybe, oh wait, there's a little corner one there too. I'm just noticing that. So it is possible that this got a 9, probably worst case scenario an 8. But let's see what we got here. We got a 9. All right, so I am going to be putting up estimated values based on last sale price off eBay on all of these. So you kind of just get an idea of if it's worth submitting to a PSA. To me, if this was anything below a 9, it probably wasn't worth a submission, but I think a 9 or 10, it makes it worth it in that sense. So Pikachu, we got 1 for 2 out of a 10, 1 9. So we're gonna put the 9s to the side here. Let's see what the next card is. I don't actually know what it is. Oh, it is. So like I said, it's Hidden Fates. It's Charmander. I love the fact that it's a Charmander in the next batch there. But so these are Hidden Fates ones. So I have pulled a number of Charmanders, never a Charmeleon out of Hidden Fates. It has been eluding me. So you know I have a PSA 10 Charizard, Shiny Fates Charizard from Hidden Fates already. So I was hoping that I can have a complete collection of PSA 10 Charmander, Charmeleon, and Charizard, but I haven't even pulled a Charmeleon out. So for this one, you know, I looked at it. Centering looked great on this card. The, you know, corners were impeccable. We submitted this as soon as we pulled it in terms of, well, we put it in a pocket, in a top loader. So for me, this is actually like the best Charmander out of the 4 or 5 we have pulled. I've sold most of them except for like maybe 1 in the binder. So let's see what we got here. Do we get the 10? Yes, we do. We got a PSA 10 Charmander. That is staying in the collection. Because like I said, I do want to collect a Gem Mint 10 of a Shiny Fates, Hidden Fates Charizard, Shiny Charmander, and Shiny Charizard right there. That is gorgeous. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy with that grade. That is probably one of the ones that I definitely wanted a 10 on. So all right, we got 2 10s and 1 9 so far. Let's see what else we got. All right, Sylveon. So this one, I only graded this because of the resale value, to be quite honest, because Sylveon, any of the evolutions do have quite a bit of value with them. So this one is likely not to stay in the collection. Probably going to be sold on Whatnot, the app. But here, this one, you know, for me, I thought the centering was almost perfect. I thought that this could have gone away with a 10, but the centering does look a little off now that I'm looking at it from left to right. Just a little bit, but I thought that we can get away with that. So to me, I can see that right there. The centering in the back looks good, and the corners look good. It's just, you could see it there, right there, and right there. It's just a little off there. So do we get dinged for it? Is it going to be an 8 or a 9? That's my predictions, is 8 or a 9. I'm going to go ahead with a 9, though, and say positive. And we got a 9. All right. That is actually pretty good. Again, I'll put all the values up there. But Sylveon and a PSA 9, that's a nice one to have if anybody is on the app. But this is definitely going to be something that is probably not going to stay in the collection. But I thought it was pretty cool to have on there as a part of the submission. What do we got? What do we got? Oh, that's right. We got another Hidden Fates Charizard. So this isn't the shiny Charizard. This is just the regular Vault Charizard. We've pulled a few of these, not too many of these, but this is still holds value in it. I mean, the Charizard Raw is still like a $10 card, so it's like, you know, it's still awesome to see that we got a Charizard in the submission. So I think this is the only Charizard of today's submission. Again, corners looked great. Centering in the back looked great. From a left to right position, this looked perfect as well on the front level. 9 or 10. I'm going to say it's a 9 or 10, but let's see what we get here. Gem Mint 10. Gem Mint 10. Let's go. That means we've gotten a Charmander and a Charizard as a 10 so far in this opening, and you can't go wrong with that. That is actually pretty exciting to have there. But look at that beauty right there. Gem Mint 10. That is nice. That Charizard actually, even in a 10, is not actually worth too much in terms of value. I don't think it's more than like $120. But I just, you know, it's just for my personal collection. Okay, so this is my favorite submission of the day because it's Ball Guy, and I don't know if you've heard me on the channel. Like, I love the Ball Guy out of Shining Fates. This is the only Shining Fates card that we submitted when I submitted this in late February. Because remember, Shining Fates did just come out like around that time. So to me, this was like, I have to at least send this in. I thought the centering on this was great. I had no complaints about this card right here. Definitely one of the best Ball Guys we pulled. And I think I pulled like 3 of them. And I didn't see anything wrong on the card. But now I'm looking at it. There is you see that slight whitening there? Oh, I hope that did not affect the grade. I thought this was going to be a perfect 10 on there. All right. Is it? I hope it's a 10. My prediction was a 10, but I didn't see that ding. Again, I might have been affected during the submission. It's a 9. All right. You know, I'm not entirely happy about that. I was actually expecting a 10, but it's still Ball Guy. This is going to stay in my collection because Ball Guy is one of my favorite full art trainers, especially from, I don't know what it is. It just looks funny. It just looks, I love that. So Ball Guy, mint 9. I'll take that for now. So we are back to even 9s and 10s. So, you know, 3 for 3. The Birds from Hidden Fates, the hyper rare of this. So this, you know, I had a few of these. I only submitted 1. But, you know, from that perspective, you know, I didn't see anything wrong with this. If you look here, it looks pretty clean from left to right. Corners look great. I actually thought this was at least a 9. The centering may have been a little off. It may have been a little off. But otherwise, it looks like a pretty clean card. I mean, let me know what your thoughts are. Do you think this is 9 worthy? or a 10 worthy. I thought this was at least a 9 worthy. I don't know if it's a 10 worthy, but it was definitely a 9 worthy. All right, let's see. Guess that grade. Oh, whoa. It's an 8. Why is it an 8? Oh, I didn't want an 8 in this submission. Well, listen, don't get me wrong. I'm still happy. I'm super appreciative. But I'm pretty sure there's nothing wrong with this car. Oh, all of a sudden I see something. I saw something in the light there. Maybe. But I don't know if that does, I don't know. That's kind of crazy. That's interesting that it's an 8. I've seen 8s on this on eBay, and they're not worth more than $50, so probably getting eggs is like very little return from that perspective, but it is an 8. It is what it is. It is what it is. All right. The birds. All right, so this is, I submitted 4 birds, stained glass birds, for this commission. So the next 4 are going to be all Moltres Articuno, Zapdos, and Articuno, the promo from Hidden Fates, because the promo itself holds value, and I think it's such a beautiful card. Like, why wouldn't you want to get this graded here? Why wouldn't you want to get this graded? I love the birds. First off, amazing legendaries, Kanto region legendaries done right. All right, so I mean, these are, it's hard not to get a 9 or a 10, because, you know, it's like, it's just one of those things where, like, it's a promo, like, these should be done right kind of thing. So in my opinion, I think this one was really good, centered. Corners looked fantastic, maybe a little off from left to right from, like, the print or the cut. But again, no dings on the corners, so I wouldn't be surprised if this got like a 9 or a 10. So I'm hoping it is at least a 9 or a 10. You never know. I mean, the birds right there got 8, so you never know. It's a mint 9. All right, so the first out of the 4 is a 9. I am hoping the next 3 are 9s or 10s as well, because I don't want any 10s in my collection. But again, these are like, for me, like, I love these cards, so like these are like ones that'll probably stay in the collection. So mint 9. We are now 3 out of 7. So 3 out of 7 are, I don't even know why they're not all centered correctly on camera. 3 out of 7 are 10s. Let's pick up the odds here. Let's pick up the odds. All right, so this one actually is a little bit more centered from left to right, from the look of it there. I didn't look too much into the birds ones when I submitted them. I was like, okay, I figured these are pretty clean cards. There was no indentations or any whitening in the back, so I expected nothing less than a 9 or a 10. So let's see here. Second, Moltres, Zapdos, and Articuno. It is going to be a Gem Mint 10. There you go. Is that a sign that all 3 are 10s? I don't know how they really organize it when they do the submissions. So that is beautiful. That is, Gem Mint 10, stained glass. Again, staying in the collection because that is such a beautiful card. So, again, values will be up there as well. So let's see here. Third one there. Can we keep the 10 train going? Because getting 1-9 and 1-10 so far, are we going to win the battle of 9s and 10s and 8s when it comes to this submission? Corners look great here. That looks beautiful. Let's take a look here. Moltres, Zapdos, and Articuno, are you going to be a Gem Mint 10? You are. We are 2 for 3 in that submission so far for Gem Mint 10. That is gorgeous right there. I will take that card right there. 2 of those. Okay, so now we have 1, 2, 3, 5. 5 out of 10s. We're at a 50% ratio right now in terms of PSA 10s. That's actually pretty good. I'll take that. So this will be the final card and final factor of, like, did we get more PSA 10s than we did 9s and 8s? We only got 1 8. I'm not disappointed because I'm actually really happy that we got only 1 8. I'm a little upset that we got 1 8 out of the birds, but, like, you know, it is what it is. Not all of them can be 10s. Again, this one looks so clean and it's so beautiful. I love this artwork. Hidden Fates, you know, overshining Fates because of the artworks and the promo. The EVVMX was cool, but, you know, I'm going to stick my guns with the birds. Stick my guns with the birds. Are you oh, I saw G already, so I already know that's a Gem Mint 10. Gem Mint 10. That is gorgeous right there. I have 3. Dub Birds, Gem Mint 10, and you can't go wrong with that. Right there, and in there, oh, they're not in order. Oh, that's weird. Okay, so Gem Mint 10s right there. 3 Gem Mint 10s. I will take that. Thanks everybody for watching. I do appreciate that. I hope you had fun guessing the grades along with me. Which graded card was your favorite? You know, I love the birds. This was actually probably, you know, out of anything like, you know, from the McDonald's packs, you know, this was pretty cool. I think Pikachu was going to have the highest value out of those. But let me know what your thoughts are. Thanks everybody for watching. I do appreciate it. Feel free to subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and smash that like button. We'll be doing more PSA submissions when PSA is back open, but for now, we have to kind of hold because I'm not doing Super Express. But, you know, we'll see you next time. This is Poke Collector NYC. Have a great rest of your day.